This is Edwin Hubble. And he began life as a lawyer and became an astronomer. And so there is hope. And he made many discoveries, and I think because I'm a little short of time, I won't talk about the biggest, one of the ones he made, but the biggest one he made, of course, was the discovery that the universe is in fact expanding, and it changed everything. And this is what he discovered. Now, these are not sperm, these are galaxies. These are, again for the biologists. So our galaxy is here, and when we look out, we see what he discovered was that all other galaxies are moving away from us on average. And those that are twice as far away are moving twice as fast. Those that are 3 times as far away are moving 3 times as fast, etc. And so, and we codify this saying velocity is proportional to distance. And now, what does this tell you? Okay. Well, it obviously tells you we are the center of the universe. Okay. And actually it doesn't. And in fact, my wife reminds me of that on a daily basis. And it really means is that the universe is expanding uniformly in all directions. Now, why does this ridiculous observation that where everything is moving away from us tell us that? And I've spent a lot of time trying to think of different ways to explain this, none of which have been particularly satisfactory, but I think the only way to understand it is to get outside the universe. We're in California, it's easy to do that here, but let me do it this way. Here's a universe that's two-dimensional and that you can stand outside of, and here's, I've put the galaxies at nice uniform distances here, and again here, and you can see at a later time the universe is bigger. The galaxies are a little bit further apart. So if you were standing outside of that universe, it'd be obvious that it was expanding uniformly in all directions. Now, what would you see if you were on that universe? Well, just pick a galaxy, any galaxy, and the way we can figure out what you'd see from that galaxy is to superimpose this image on top of this one, placing this galaxy on top of itself. Okay, what do you see? You see precisely what Hubble saw. Every galaxy is moving away from this galaxy. Those that are twice as far away have moved twice the distance in the same time. Those that are 3 times as far away have moved 3 times the distance. And it doesn't matter which galaxy you're on. Everywhere you see the same thing. Everywhere you think you're the center of the universe. So depending upon your mood, either every place is the center of the universe or no place is the center of the universe. It doesn't matter. The universe is expanding. And that really did change everything. And by the way, it had profound religious implications, at least. As some of you may know, that in response to this and other things, the Pope at the time gave an encyclical that science had proved Genesis. And the interesting person, the first person to actually show there had to be a Big Bang, was a Belgian priest who was also a physicist named Georges Lemaitre. And the really interesting thing about Lemaitre is when the Pope said that, Lemaitre wrote him a letter and said, "Stop saying that." Just really amazing for a priest, because he said this is a scientific theory. You can take it if you believe in God and believe in Genesis to validate your beliefs. But you can also take it to mean that, in fact, the laws of physics take us right back to the beginning of time without God. What you take from it depends upon your religious and metaphysical beliefs, but whatever you say, the Big Bang happened. And I think that's if we could just convince a lot of people of just that simple thing, that the universe is the way it is, whether we like it or not, I think we'd overcome a lot of problems in this country, and I have to waste far too much time on that.